In the two-stage model, we are saying that the company is growing company. It's not a stable company. And it's paid a dividend of INR 100 lakh. Okay. Now we want to find out the value of the company. They're saying that the dividends are expected to grow at 15% for 3 years. After that, it will grow at 5% till infinity. Okay. So 1 to 3 is, we are saying that it will grow at 15%, and greater than 3 it will be 5%. Okay. The dividend the company has just paid is 100. Okay. We have to find out how much will be the D1, D2, D3. So you can compute, you can create a timeline, and you can say this was D0, D1, D2, D3, okay, D4, and so on and so forth. Now please note that from here the company will grow at a 5% per annum. So you can estimate the terminal value either here. This is the point at which you can compute the terminal value, or you can compute the terminal value here. Either way is possible. So let's see. We are here, I have given you in the template the terminal value to be computed at 4. So what complexity it brings, we'll understand. First we'll get the dividend for the next 3 years. So the next 3 years it is 15%. Make sure that you fix this 15% so that you can drag the formula for the next 3 years. And the 4th year the dividend will be into 1 plus 5%. Right? Now try to understand the timeline. We just discussed this. So you have D1, D2, D3, D4 and D5 till infinity. Okay. Now the constant growth is started here. Okay. The terminal value could have come here also. But for that terminal value you are going to compute the dividend 4 divided by KE minus G. Okay. But if you have to compute the terminal value at t equal to 4, so if the terminal is at 4, this was the terminal at 3. If the terminal is at 4, then you have to take D5. D5 by KE minus G. Now what is the value of D5? D5 will be equal to D4 into 1 plus the constant growth. Not the 15% growth, but the 5% constant growth. That is how you will get it. Right? Now why this, most of the time the constant growth rate are taken as 5-6%? Because this is a typically, we'll assume that the nominal growth rate in the economy will happen over a long period. Okay, not the real growth but the nominal growth, and the dividend will grow at this nominal growth rate. Right? So this is the idea we have. Okay. So with that, the terminal value will be equal to this into 1 plus the constant growth rate divided by the KE, which is 12 minus G. Right? One thing, please note that in the dividend discount model, the constant growth rate has to be less than the cost of equity. Otherwise, this will not be a converging series. Okay. For this will only be valid if the cost of equity is greater than the growth rate. Otherwise, it will not work. So here, see 15% the growth and 12%, that time we cannot apply. Okay, so let's see. So 2395, we just check this answer. 2281, 159. Okay. Terminal value will be right. So we are getting the right answer, 2395. There was some issue, so this is a value which is correct. Right? Now, so we have got, this is the terminal value at t equal to 4, but we have to compute the value at t equal to 0. So what we are going to do is, we have to compute the present value of this terminal value or horizon value. So which is very simple. We can say 2395 divided by 1 plus cost of equity to the power, this is coming at t equal to 4, so 1522. So this has come correctly, 1522. Right? But how to compute the present value of the dividend? So for the computing the present value of the dividend, we'll use a function NPV. Okay, NPV, if you see, it computes net present value, but it can be also used to compute the present value of the cash flow. So NPV takes the discount rate, which is 12%, comma, it takes the value, the dividends which you are getting. Please note that 100 rupees we don't get, so we have to compute 115 till this. Okay, and we got the present value of the dividend. So it is assuming that this 115 is coming at the end of year 1. And what is the value of the equity? It will be the sum of these two. So this will be the value of the equity. Right? Now, what is the value of equity? 1940 divided by the number of shares, which is 40, and the price per share will be this divided by 40. Right? So this is how you will get the value of the equity of the company. Right? So this was a two-stage dividend discount model. Okay.